Sometimes the image would start to jump, and you had to turn the vertical hold knob on the back. Antennas, those capricious rabbit ears. We wrapped them in aluminum foil in hopes of getting a better signal. Do you remember when the broadcast ended? Television didn't work 24 hours a day. After midnight, the national anthem played, the flag was shown, and then the screen went dark. Only a small white dot remained in the center, slowly fading away like a dying star. And the taste of soda, you have to admit, it never tasted as good from plastic. Back then, Coca-Cola and Pepsi came in heavy, thick glass bottles. You would walk up to the vending machine, insert a coin, 10 or 15 cents, and pull an ice-cold bottle out of the machine. It was physical labor rewarded with refreshment. The bottle fit perfectly in your hand. It was substantial. Sometimes the image would start to jump, and you had to turn the vertical hold knob on the back. Antennas, those capricious rabbit ears, we wrapped them in aluminum foil in hopes of getting a better signal. Do you remember when the broadcast ended? Television didn't work 24 hours a day. After midnight, the national anthem played, the flag was shown, and then the screen went dark. Only a small white dot remained in the center, slowly fading away like a dying star. And we didn't throw them away. We collected them, returning empty bottles to the store and getting our 2 cents back was our first business venture. We looked for them on the side of the road and stored them in the garage. It taught us that things have value even after they have been used. The cycle was complete, and the world seemed a little cleaner. We had no room for error. A roll of film had 12, 24, or rarely 36 frames. Every shot was worth its weight in gold. We didn't photograph our breakfast. We captured moments we wanted to preserve forever. And the flashes? Remember those disposable cubes that rotated on the camera? After taking a picture, they were hot and smelled like burnt plastic. Then there was the wait. A week until the film was developed. Picking up the envelope with the photos was exciting. Did it turn out okay? Did anyone blink? Sometimes half the shots were blurry, but the good ones became treasures. And Polaroid was pure magic. Press the button, hear the buzzing, and hold a gray square in your hands on which the face of your loved one slowly appears like a ghost. The smell of chemicals from a fresh photo is the smell of the 70s. Our world was paper-based. If you wanted to find a plumber or order pizza, you picked up the Yellow Pages, a book you could use to prop open a door. And traveling? No GPS, just a huge Rand McNally map spread out over the entire hood of the car. Mom was the navigator. And yes, folding that map back along the same creases was an impossible task, a compatibility test for spouses.
And, of course, green stamps. We got them at supermarkets and gas stations. Sticking them into special booklets was a family evening activity. We saved them for months, dreaming of exchanging them for a new toaster or a set of towels. It taught us patience and shared goals. It was the currency of hope in every American home.
Looking back, you realize that we don't miss the inconveniences. No one wants to stand in line for a payphone in the rain again. We miss the feeling of presence. When we wrote letters by hand, we put part of our soul into them, choosing each word carefully. When we listened to music, we just listened to music without being distracted by anything else. Things demanded our attention, and in return, they gave us rituals. Life was more tangible, more textured. It had weight, smell, and sound. We weren't connected 24 hours a day, but it seems we were closer to each other. Thank you for spending this time with me in our shared past. These things have gone to museums and attics, but the memories of them live on as long as we live. Cherish them. Tell your grandchildren about them, because history is not just dates in a textbook. History is how you called your first love from a rotary dial phone. What object from the past brings the warmest smile to your face? The smell of fresh Polaroid? Or maybe the taste of water from a garden hose on a hot July day? Write in the comments. I'll be happy to read your stories. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next trip. See you soon.